In the shocking upcoming twists on The Young and the Restless, Noah Newman, the golden boy of the Newman family, finds himself trapped in a nightmare no parent could ever imagine. The once promising young man who was supposed to be working in London is revealed to be entangled in a dangerous criminal web in Los Angeles, where he faces peril and deceit on a scale that would send chills down anyone's spine. But the real horror lies in the secret he's been hiding from everyone, especially his family. What was thought to be a simple, noble artistic endeavor has turned into a blood-soaked mess that forces Nick and Sharon to embark on a desperate mission to save their son. Noah's dark secret, a lie that no one saw coming. For months, Noah has convinced his family, especially his beloved sister Allie, that he has been immersed in the art world of London, attending galleries and participating in exhibitions. His parents, Nick and Sharon, were led to believe that Noah was following his passion and building a career far from the chaos of Genoa City. They were proud of their son for making such mature, independent choices. Little did they know, Noah was not sipping tea in art museums, she was bleeding in a warehouse in Los Angeles, caught up in the dark and deadly underworld of crime. As the truth unravels, the Newman family faces the devastating reality that Noah's life has taken a far darker turn than anyone could have imagined. In Los Angeles, Noah is embroiled in a dangerous criminal syndicate, drowning in debt and surrounded by threats from all directions. His life has spiraled out of control, and his once bright future is now a grim series of dangerous choices and deadly encounters. Sienna Bacall and the mysterious villain. Noah's entanglement with the notorious Sienna Bacall, a woman whose name sends ripples of fear through anyone connected to the world of crime, only complicates matters further. Sienna is not just a criminal mastermind, she's a deadly force with her own vendettas and agendas. Her manipulation and control over Noah have left him trapped, forced to carry out her bidding or face grave consequences. But what's worse is the arrival of a mysterious new villain, played by Howarth, whose dark influence threatens to plunge Noah even deeper into the abyss. This villain's motives remain unclear, but it's evident that he's just as dangerous as the enemies Noah already faces. With Sienna pulling the strings and Howarth's character lurking in the shadows, Noah has found himself in a situation where there is no easy way out. The walls are closing in on him, and every move he makes seems to draw him further into the criminal world. The consequences of his lies are catching up to him, and the risk of losing everything in his life has never been more real. A desperate rescue, Nick and Sharon's heartbreaking mission. As Noah's situation becomes dire, Nick and Sharon must band together to face one of the most harrowing challenges of their lives, saving their son from the very world he's fallen into. Desperation takes hold as they realize that the son they once knew is no longer the same. The Noah they raised is now tangled in a network of lies, crime, and danger, and the parents who once prided themselves on raising a responsible, independent son are left scrambling to save him from his own mistakes. Their mission is clear: rescue Noah from the clutches of Sienna Bacall and the mysterious villain who holds him captive. But the path to his freedom is treacherous and fraught with obstacles. The stakes are higher than ever, as Victor Newman, Noah's formidable grandfather, is poised to do whatever it takes to protect his family, even if it means destroying everyone in his path. Victor's wrath, the family's last hope or their doom. Victor Newman, the patriarch of the Newman family, has always been a man of great power and ruthless determination. As Noah's situation unfolds, Victor's reaction is swift and decisive. If anyone dares to harm his family, they will face the full force of Victor's wrath. The ruthless businessman will stop at nothing to ensure that his family is safe, even if it means going to extreme lengths to eliminate those who threaten them. Victor's involvement in this rescue mission raises a chilling question: will his interference help save Noah, or will it only make matters worse? Victor has a reputation for bending the rules, using underhanded tactics to get what he wants. In this case, his willingness to burn bridges and destroy anyone who stands in his way could either lead to Noah's freedom or a more dangerous and irreversible conflict. As Victor takes control, it's clear that the situation is spiraling out of control, and no one is safe. The fallout: a family torn apart by secrets and lies. As Nick and Sharon fight to rescue their son, the revelations about Noah's double life and his lies about being in London have left deep scars on the Newman family. Trust, once a foundation of their relationships, has been shattered. The pain of knowing their son has kept such dangerous secrets from them weighs heavily on Nick and Sharon. As they work to undo the damage, they are forced to confront their own failures as parents and the harsh reality that their child is now lost to the criminal world. Noah's actions may have set off a chain of events that will have lasting consequences for his family. His lies have not only endangered his life but also put his family in harm's way. The rift between Noah and his parents is widening, and the emotional toll of this nightmare is something they may never fully recover from. The family they once knew is being torn apart by secrets, lies, and the dark world Noah has become entangled in. A future uncertain. Can Noah be saved? As the rescue mission unfolds and the battle for Noah's freedom intensifies, the question remains, can Noah be saved? His future now lies in the hands of his family, who must navigate a dangerous web of crime, lies, and deception to bring him back home. But the path ahead is uncertain, and with Victor's involvement, there's no telling how far things will go. Noah's story has become one of betrayal, redemption, and a family's desperate fight to reclaim what they've lost. As the shadows of crime and deceit loom over him, Noah must choose whether to return to the family that loves him or continue down a path that could destroy everything he holds dear. For the young and the restless fans, this story promises to be one of the most gripping, intense, and emotional arcs in the show's history. The stakes have never been higher, and the outcome remains uncertain as Noah's fate hangs in the balance. The young and the restless storyline involving Noah Newman has taken an even darker turn, and now fans are on edge, questioning whether the young man can survive the sinister forces closing in on him. In the latest shocking twist, Noah is being held captive by a mysterious villain, a character portrayed by the legendary Roger Howarth, whose motives remain unclear, but whose threats are very real. This new antagonist has added a dangerous layer of tension to the already perilous situation, and it's unclear whether Noah will make it out alive. The mysterious villain, a deadly force in the criminal underworld. The villain, whose name remains unknown, is a force to be reckoned with in the criminal underworld. As the leader of a crime syndicate that Noah unwittingly became involved with through Sienna Bacall, this character runs operations involving money laundering, fake art deals, and debts so deep that they can only be paid in blood. His role in Noah's current predicament has become clearer as it is revealed that Noah's entanglement in the criminal world goes far deeper than anyone realized. Noah, who had been pretending to work in the art scene of London, is now revealed to have been lured into a dark, dangerous reality that includes forged paintings, money laundering schemes, and a growing pile of debts that have become impossible to repay. The amount of pressure Noah faces is immense, and now he finds himself locked in a desperate fight for survival, where the threats are not just against his career or reputation, they are life-threatening. Roger Howarth's character brings his trademark charm and menace to the role, imbuing the villain with an unnerving mix of elegance and danger. This villain is a man of mystery, seemingly always one step ahead of those who try to bring him down. His deep control over the criminal operation is matched only by his coldness, and it's clear that he will stop at nothing to keep Noah under his thumb. The villain's grip on Noah is tightening, and the life of the young Newman heir hangs in the balance. Noah's desperate cry for help, a silent message of survival. As the danger escalates, Noah's situation becomes even more dire. In a desperate attempt to send a message to his family, he manages to get a coded signal to his mother, Sharon. These silent messages are the only means Noah has left to communicate his dire predicament. Only Sharon, with her deep understanding of Noah's behavior and their special bond, is able to decode the message and realize that her son is in grave danger. The messages Noah is sending are heartbreaking. They are desperate cries for help, masked in codes that reflect the extreme measures he has had to take to survive. The threats against him are not just from the criminal forces. Noah is facing torture, violence, and intimidation on a scale that no one could have anticipated. It's a race against time as Sharon, Nick, and the rest of the Newman family work to piece together the information Noah has left behind. Nick and Sharon's desperate race against time. When Sharon and Nick realize what has happened, they waste no time in organizing a rescue mission to save Noah. As parents, their hearts are heavy with the weight of their son's situation, but they know that every second counts. The urgency is palpable as they scramble to Los Angeles, trying to navigate the complex world of organized crime to reach Noah before it's too late. Nick's role in the rescue mission is particularly significant. Known for his protective instincts, especially when it comes to his children, Nick's wrath has always been a force to be reckoned with. Fans of the show will remember the emotional turmoil Nick experienced when his daughter Cassie Dida's anger and grief were visceral, and the thought of losing Noah in such a violent, senseless way would unleash an even greater fury. Nick's desperation to save his son will fuel his every action in the coming episodes, and his determination to stop at nothing to bring Noah home safely will be a driving force in the plot. However, the path to rescuing Noah is fraught with danger. The villain's hold on Noah is tightening, and with every passing moment, the risk of losing him grows. Nick and Sharon will have to navigate a treacherous criminal underworld, face violent criminals, and outsmart the very man who holds their son captive. It's not just about saving Noah anymore, it's about confronting the terrifying reality that their son may already be beyond saving, unless they act quickly and decisively. The villain's master plan is Noah's fate already sealed. What makes this situation even more harrowing is that the mysterious villain may have already set things in motion to ensure Noah's fate is sealed. His control over Noah is absolute, and his influence in the criminal world is far-reaching. The fear that Noah might not make it out alive looms over the entire rescue mission, and the villain's sinister plans for Noah could take a devastating toll on the Newman family. It's unclear whether the villain intends to kill Noah outright, but the psychological and physical torment he has put him through is undeniably brutal. With a man this dangerous in the picture, no one is safe. The threats against Noah's life are not just about money, they are about power, control, and a ruthless desire to crush anyone who dares to oppose him. Noah is just another pawn in a game that's far beyond his understanding. The countdown: will Nick and Sharon save Noah in time? As the tension builds, the young and the restless fans are left wondering whether Noah will survive the villain's grip. Will Nick and Sharon arrive in time to save their son from certain death, or is the Newman family about to lose one of their own? The emotional stakes are higher than ever, and the drama of this storyline is reaching a boiling point. The battle between family and crime, between love and loss, will unfold in the coming episodes, and Noah's fate is anything but certain. What's clear is that this story arc is shaping up to be one of the most intense and emotionally charged chapters in the history of Y&R. As Noah's life hangs by a thread, the entire Newman family must confront the darkest forces they've ever faced. Whether they can save him or not remains to be seen, but the price of failure could be devastating. This storyline is a haunting reminder of how quickly everything can spiral out of control, and how even the most protected lives can be ripped apart by the underworld's grip. As the clock ticks down, all eyes will be on Nick and Sharon. Will they save Noah before it's too late, or will the villain claim victory? Fans are on the edge of their seats, eagerly waiting for the next shocking twist in this tragic saga.